morning, everybody. Welcome to Janet's Kitchen. My name is Brian, and I'm chefing some breakfast this day. So, yeah, we got the stand going, and I wanted to get you guys all up to speed because there's a lot going on this morning. Shortly, there's going to be a live stream from the Lindsay Flanagan, no, not the Lindsay Flanagan Courthouse, from the Taj Mahal, as they call it, of Golden, Colorado. Is it Golden? Yeah, it's Golden. It's the Jefferson County Court System, where Eric Brandt is on 3-day trial. So yesterday, for those of you who haven't been following other people's channels, Liberty Freak TV and Pikes Peak auditors, Abdi Irizarry and Mr. Michael Sexton, they went to the witness stand as they were all members of the community who were physically at the incident where Eric Brandt was. They were cop watching, basically. Now, I don't have the whole story because I wasn't there. But the stuff that I heard this morning is amazing. For example, Jonna was hanging out and with these guys. Yes, the Jefferson County Injustice Center. Thank you, Chris Marcus. So they're all downtown, or they're all over there in Golden, having a good old time. But Eric Brandt and Janet Madsen and Abdi Irizarry and our crew are not the only people who are having a good old time at the Jefferson Detention Center yesterday. It turns out that every investigator and every prosecutor for every case Eric Brandt has active, currently standing, showed up yesterday. Lots of people with concealed guns, not wanting to be identified as police officers, but who were physically present, see their boy in jail. And it's really infuriating for me, because I can't be there right now. Not that I don't want to be there. I'll be at Eric's trials. Now I'm in the middle of work, and work comes first, unfortunately. The priorities of the day. So as everybody went out today, we're live. As everybody else went out today, oh, you get coffee. I'm making breakfast and I'm heading to the job. So what I'm doing this morning is getting you prepped, because soon there should be a crew of people in Jefferson, and you're going to go live to them. And that's fun for us, right? Because you're seeing the story, you know what's going on, you're participating. These are all important factors. So I have an ask from the community at large. And you guys can give me some signs in your thing here, right and wrongs. What is my ask? My ask is that I'm looking for somebody who has data, Eric Brandt data. What is for first food? Oh, I'm having an omelet, right? I've got eggs I'm about to beat up, but we've got onions and sweet peppers and zucchini and spinach, going in some eggs this morning, and can have a nice little healthy breakfast. So my ask, I got to get this ask out there because it's an important ask. Eric Brandt videos, videotaping in public buildings. Oh, Friends in Code, yeah, good morning. So basically, let me give you an update on my court case yesterday, because that's kind of an important one, I think. My case, so I would think it was important. What we got going on here is that the chief of police made an order. And many of you are probably familiar with this. The chief of police made an order saying that people can't videotape in the lobby of the courthouses, or I mean of the police departments. And I'm fighting the constitutionality of it. Now the case was originally, the statute was constructed under the essence of can't protest funerals where cops die, right? That was Westboro Baptist Church protesting funerals. So they didn't like that. They wanted to put a stop to it. So we got that going on, right? They made a law. It's Ariella's law about harassment for funerals. Well, when you get a law in the books, they don't look at the intent. It's just statutorily what it is, right? That's what the law says, and that's what the law. So, is that law constitutional? Does it have appropriate restrictions? Well, as many of you know, for the last year plus, Occupy Denver has been participating in protests. We had been participating in protests outside the 16th Street Mall and the Corner Bakery. And the Corner Bakery has its own little saga and drama that's going on there. And sure enough, police were involved in that. The city prosecution was involved in that. So if Brian Loma is going to get an area restriction when he's criminalized for stuff that's protected free speech activity, then what are they going to do to Brian Loma for videotaping carrying marijuana in and out of the building? So what I'm looking for, friends and coaches, I'm getting around to it, is I'm looking for videos in Eric's database that show us at the police administration building. Basically, Beverly, our private security guard, who didn't like to be videotaped, was the chief suspect in our beliefs for people's ability not to, to carry pot into the police administration building, and then me videotaping going and getting the security guards and all that, the officers. So I gotta dig through my own research, but what I'm looking for is Eric's old offline database that says that, here's them harassing us, right? Here's them saying you can't come in, or that Beverly has a private personal problem with Eric Grant and she doesn't like to be videotaped. She doesn't want to have her ID badge visible to everybody. All that shit, right? That's a lot of shit. And the reason I want this, and the reason that we're doing this, is because they're trying to say that they have a justified reasoning. They have a purpose in which the public is protected by not allowing people to videotape police officers at the police department. Right? Oh, there's victims there that come in. Do your business behind closed doors. Take somebody in the back room. Right? Not take them in the back to whoop them up. But take them in the back and work with them. Right? Help them. Take care of their needs as a victim. You don't have to do that in the lobby department building. That's ridiculous. But that's what the kinds of things that they're trying to say is, right? So, thanks, Jason. We'll talk to you later. People should rejoice at police funerals. Well, so that's the thing, right? Is they're saying that you can't. The law says that they have a place, and they're trying to give place restrictions to people protesting at funerals. And probably for, reasons that are people like that, right? I can't say we should rejoice at every police funeral, because I don't say all cops are bad, right? There have to be good cops and bad cops. It's just a correlating thing. But in 10 minutes or less, by now, Janet Madsen and the crew will not be in Janet's kitchen. They'll be at the jail. and you'll be able to go live and do that. So anyway, in my case, I had to fight and say, listen, over and over again, no, you don't understand. The city attorney's office has a thing for us. And so they're going to tell anybody that wants to do something to restrict free speech and Occupy Denver members that they're free to go ahead and do that. Free to silence us, right? And we don't need to be behind the glass, right? We can be behind our own glass, our own looking glasses, examining this situation. So, the attorneys finally paid attention. They finally said, I got to do some subpoenas. And Judge, I just got this case because it's my third attorney. And the judge is like, why aren't you getting all this stuff? And I'm like, I said, listen, Eric Brandt has so many cases that it takes a long time to go through everything and get the right evidence. And now that he's incarcerated, like, it's even worse, right? So, we've been still at it, folks. You know, we're still protesting. We're still... In Janet's house, in Janet's basement, there are roughly 100 plastic plates. Nobody wants to wash them, so they use the paper ones instead. That's sad. Makes me sad. So, anyway, where was I? I got distracted there. So the judge agreed to move the issue, right? To delay it. And so, in my case yesterday, we're moving along. We're saying that we're hearing roughly May 12th on the constitutionality of restricting police videotaping. They want to talk to us in a lobby. Why do they want to talk to us in a lobby? Well, so that's fine, but victims should be taken back. That's my point, right? Is that if you're a victim if you're there to report like a crime, a rape, an assault, and you're the victim, you need to be able to have some security or whatever. But if you are, say, reporting a judge grabbing his junk, and you want to report a crime because he was flashing himself in a grotesque or obscene way in front of women and children, and you file a police report on that, videotaping yourself filing that police report is the only evidence that you might have. These fuckers are so crazy. They drive me nuts. Because that's exactly what they're doing. Is that they're saying that by restricting where and when we can and cannot videotape, Alice Norman, I don't want them videotaping my people. I don't want them videotaping in my office. Well, guess what happens? Then we don't get the evidence of you corrupting the system by not following the law. And it's really interesting, folks. If you have following these cases, then you know that Chief Justice Directive 0404 is actually codified into state law. And that makes it not just an order of the courts, but an order of the government. And so when people disobey, they should be punified, punished. I don't know. Oh, that's good. I don't have any seasonings on it. Damn. Need a little pepper. That's for sure. So, Eric Brandt's on trial because he was videotaping police officers at the scene of an incident, and he had a light. I'm being prosecuted because Eric Brandt... Much better. There's Rusty. Where's the Rusty Roo? Oh, there's a good boy. What's up, Rusty? Say Say to everybody, Rusty Root. He's knowing I'm cooking. So, if Eric is teaching you anything, if I've learned anything, if James Freeman, who else is popular? Whoever, right? The people who Colorado Donkey Watch. Here's one for you. If you're polite while you're filming cops versus whether you're yelling at them for being fucktards, right? Breaking the law, things like that. And so, do you interfere with the stop if you educate police officers on the law that they're violating while they're violating it, right? So if you're doing a traffic stop and you educate people on their rights, if from the distance, is that interference? I don't know. Flashlights and video recorders and cameras, are they interfering or holding accountable our government officials? Oh. Rusty, what's up, puppers? Come here. Here. What's up, buddy? Everybody say hi to Rusty Root. He's such a good boy. There we go. Wow. So, essentially, shit is fucked up and stuff. And so, we've gone through all this work. We've done all these efforts of protesting. And now, the fucked up part is, we have to stay on our shit. We have to pull the evidences together. And it's really funny because Eric's on it, right? He's all over it. He's got his case law. He's got his Black's Law dictionary. He's got all these things, and he's working on his cases actively because he's got nothing else to do. And that's good. It's a lesson. To document, to record, to track. If you're a small business person, you got to track your expenses and your hours on on contracts, things like that. So it is with this work. We've got to organize ourselves and organize this data in a way that it can be used to defend ourselves right now. And so, if you've got some Eric Brandt video, and it's from the police administration building in Denver, my email is cuttheplastic@gmail.com, and I'm looking for some copies of it, okay? Maybe Friends and Code is still here, can shoot that over. He's got some of it. But, when you look at different people who are videotaping or making phone calls or whatever they're doing, the government is getting to this place where they're like, if you're not nice about it, you're a criminal. If you're not polite, that's unacceptable. And free speech says you don't have to like it. If I'm not using fighting words, if I'm not inciting a riot, if I'm not leading the overthrow of the modern government, right? You got to put up with it. In this day and age, protecting the Constitution of the United States of America is very important. And they're nibbling away at this piece, that piece, and that piece. And soon, all you get left is a piece of the Constitution, not the whole thing. So there's many reasons. Like, in my job, it's funny because currently right now I'm working on a candidate for office as a Democrat, and I had people say I'm a Republican because I want my guns, right? I've had people say Democrats are eroding the Constitution. I've heard people say Republicans wrote the Constitution. And I don't think it's Republican or Democrat. I think it's authoritarianism, right? The idea that we're a homogenous society, mixed of all kinds of cultures, of all kinds of humanity. And when we see a lack of humanity being expressed out there in the world, it's our responsibility to stand up and speak out about it. Okay? So if you're not standing up and speaking out about it, then you're a good citizen because you're just obeying rules. Those eggs are so good. And poor Rusty, he's just so cute. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh, Rusty Brew. You just waiting for me to be done so you can lick my plate and eat my eggs? Huh? That's a good Rusty. So the update is day 3 of trial for Eric Brandt. It's today. There's more cases coming. There's a lot more cases coming. And it's going to be a while before this gets done. Maybe August, September, October this year. So a year's worth of protesting and a year's worth of trials. Isn't that fucked up? That's what we're coming to these days, folks. So I'm just holding on here. I'm holding the stream because I want you all to go to whoever goes live next, right? That's why I kind of started this, give you a little update, say hello to everybody, and then maybe get some of you to go to Janet Madsen or Liberty Freak TV when they went live. And so they're not there yet. See what's going on in the conversation. I'll say hi to some people. Chris Marcus, Pat PA, Lucinator. Yes. Actually, Lucinator, putting links in a live stream is a horrible idea. I can't access them. My email is cuttheplastic@gmail.com. And that would be the send me links. They considered it inappropriate reading show. I didn't hear that, Chris. It's kind of like dentistry, Joe says. You don't get to need to brush all your teeth, just the ones you want to keep. That's great. Good morning, everybody. Those of you, Lacey, that are in here in chat, Bad Cop, No Donut, Chuck Bronson, Linda Land, Friends in Code. I'm really happy that you're all here today. Spinach in your teeth, you haven't brushed yet. I'm eating my breakfast still, right? So thank you for that, Sixth Estate. Rusty Brew is hanging out at my feet right now, just waiting for me to drop anything that might happen to fall off my fork, huh? Okay, so yeah, they all do, right? It's the vacuum cleaner. Look at you, buddy. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good Rusty Rule. Yes, you are. Do you want to say hey, everybody? Oof. That's a good boy, huh? Oh, that's a good Rusty Rule. Say hi to everybody's. Oh. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a good boy, Rusty Roo. Raw eggs. I'm not dropping raw eggs for him. So, guys, I got work to go back to. Shit to take care of today. It's fucked up and stuff, huh? So, I guess I'm not going to hold this stream long enough, but Liberty Freak TV, maybe Defend, maybe Pikes Peak Auditors, maybe Janet. Boom! There it is. As it is right now. All of you, go to Liberty Freak TV right now. He just went live. And tell him that you're doing Cut the Plastic Mob. All 69 of you that went in there, just go there now. This feed is now Done. Liberty Freak TV. If somebody wants to post the link in here real quick, for those who don't have it. Thank you all. Have a great day. Go get them. Oh, Janet's here. No, Janet, we're sending everybody to you. Or Liberty, huh? So we love you. All of you, go. Thank you. Bye.